Hello, and welcome to day 8 for Mercury's message. So, today has been a little bit, I don't want to say tricky, but I have been, it's like I'm been just kind of in the flow of things, and I'm paying attention to what the conversations that are going on around me and what I'm participating in. Um, and I'm just listening. There's a lot of listening. I'm not saying a lot. I'm just open up and I'm listening to what people are saying. And then I'm taking it within myself and asking, do I believe this? Is this my truth? Because there's a lot of lack, a lot of what do I want to say? Uh it's a lot of lower, it's not abundant. We're not speaking like not a lot of abundant speaking. It's a lot of this is expensive and how things used to be and this and this and this and this. And we're just at a new normal. Like everything is kind of like we're stepping up into this new level and everything and the whole world, right? And everything is like finding a new normal. So what used to be like a certain price is now higher, but when we were starting to think of it like, oh, this is expensive, and the law of relativity comes to me, like compared to what? And what it's comparing to is the old. But as we're stepping into this new, if we keep saying it's more expensive or it's this or it's that, it puts us in lack. And that's the whole thing with the Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius and Scorpio. Sagittarius is expansive and it's optimistic. You know, it's not pessimistic. It can be, but it's optimistic. It's like looking to the bright side of things and expansive and abundant. So I guess in when I'm been studying the universal laws and I'm like, okay, law of relativity um has been coming up a lot for me because I'm like relative to what? What's it relative to? And then like listening to people talk about different rules and stuff and like, oh, this person they follow the rules and oh, this person like they're to the T following rules and I'm like, but who makes the rules? Like whose rules are they? Like who says like what rules are we following and why? And who says are we bad because we're late or we're bad because we're are we good because we're right on time? And who makes the time and who makes time up anyways? So I'm just kind of exploring like all these different things and I'm just listening. I'm taking it in and I'm like, do I want to believe this? Do I want, is this a truth that I'm going to take in and hold for myself? And I'm kind of playing with what truths are serving me and what truths are not. What beliefs do I have that are serving me and which ones are limiting and not serving me at all? So it's just kind of fun to like just actually be quiet and listen to the conversations going on around and then bringing stuff in and kind of playing with it within myself. Like, I don't believe this or I don't believe this. So I pulled some cards because I feel like it's universal laws or what's really coming up for me is law of relativity and just the universal laws. Like like, what laws, what rules are we following? And, because it's all relative. It's like everything is relative. So universal law of relativity is really showing up big time for me. So I pulled some cards and I used the Priestess of Light Oracle. I actually pulled from a couple different decks. But the one card I got was Healing the Heart, Power of Self-Love, right? So love doesn't come from outside of us. It actually starts from within us. When we love ourselves and the power that we hold within, when we love ourselves and our bodies and just our beings, our souls, and the vessel that we live in. So and I'm like listening to the conversations and there's other how we talk about our bodies, how we talk about our bodies as we age, how we talk about our bodies when we're young and when we get older as we age. It's just so fascinating to me how we have these conversations and what we say about ourselves and these vessels that we live in as we go through life. And I feel like we just have to like loving our bodies in every stage of life. So that one's coming up really big. Healing the heart power of self-love. Starts within. Like I love me, I cherish me, I adore me. And that always comes back up when I raise the tiny tots. It was always like, I want them to go to homes where they are loved, cherished, and adored as much as they are with me. And that was kind of a thing that brought something back to me. It's like, I love myself, I adore myself, I cherish myself. And every day I'm like owning that more and more and more, where I questioned that before. And the more that I'm in that energy within myself, the more it feels amazing when I am out in the world. Like, because the more I love me, the more I'm lovable. The more that people will say, "Oh my God, I just love you." Like, "Oh my God, I just love me." And people will start saying, "I just love you." Like, "I just adore you," because you adore yourself. So the more we adore ourselves, the more people will be like, "I just adore you," or "I just cherish you," or "I just cherish our friendship. I just cherish this." Or so it's kind of interesting how what we say to ourselves we start hearing on the outside world. It starts to show us, reflecting back to us, our inner state. So the more we work within ourselves, it reflects back to us. So I've been working on that a lot within myself. So healing the heart, power of self-love. And then the card that was on top was River of Blessings, releasing constraints. And I love this because it's got the jaguar in here. And my whole theme around like this Mercury retrograde has been about power and like reclaiming our power. And the jaguar is also a puma. It's, the jaguar and then the panther, they have like such a powerful presence in them. So there again is like this reclaiming, there's this like reclaiming our power. And so the River of Blessings is actually the priestess of purification. And then I pulled this from another deck, which is Unicorn Spirit, which is purity. So purity is coming up more and more, like double whenever things come up, at least two or three times. Like I really pay attention. So purification is coming up, purity, um, overflowing in your direction. As I say, the priestess of purification holds out a bowl of blessed water, overflowing in your direction. The all-seeing jaguar brings his power of creation into your life, heralding a significant positive change in your circumstances. I'm just going to leave it at that because it's just like this purification energy, the heart, the more we like are healing our hearts and our within ourselves, like that's purification. And we're also in the Scorpio, which is also purifying our mind, our thoughts, our bodies. Like there's just like this purification of our hearts, our mind, our body, like the mind body spirit connection. It's just like this whole thing going on. And then the other card is, I love this card because it's so mercurial, is Wings of Light, becoming something new. And I'm like, how perfect is that? We're healing our hearts, we're purifying everything. And here we are becoming something new as all of this is happening. And I've been saying this unwinding and rewiring. So we step into the next version of ourselves, we step into something new. And so it's like as I'm like listening more, I'm not speaking, but I'm just like really listening and taking it all in. And I'm kind of playing within my mind, like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe it's like purifying my mind, purifying my body. Like, what am I taking in? What do I want to take in? Is it expanding me or is it limiting me? Is this going to help me move forward, or is this actually a setback? Is this like actually keeping me stuck in the places and things that I've already been in and I'm done with? So it's so fascinating when I'm not really a person that's always just listened. A lot of times I like to talk, but I'm finding the more that I just listen, the more I'm able to like just be more aware of things even within myself on what I want to actually new beliefs that I'm holding, or I'm not, that doesn't serve me, that doesn't serve me. So I'm not believing that, I'm not believing that, I'm not believing that. And then what do I want to believe? And what do like in law of relativity, like relative to what? If this is expensive compared to what, you know? And if we're looking at the past, we're not in the past anymore, we're in the present. So we always have to look at like the here and now and moving forward. So if we're like keep going back in the past, then that's where we're going to keep living And that's what we're going to keep bringing forward in the future. But Mercury retrograde says, no, we're unwinding the past, rewiring within us, rewiring our mind, body, spirit connection, rewiring all of our nervous system, our central nervous system, rewiring our whole systems, right? So we can step into our new being, our new way of being, into the expansive being that we're here to be, into the loving being that we're here to be, to love ourselves, to cherish ourselves, to adore ourselves. And the more we do that, the more we see it reflect back to us and we share that out in the world, right? It's like our light shines so bright that it just, whoa, it just expands. And you see, I'm expressing very clearly today, where the last few days my voice has been hoarse and not so clear. And now I just feel like, okay, like I'm like, it's like here, like you're here. I feel like this like new power is like this new, everything is shifting and I can really feel that. So with that, Mercury has a lot of messages. We have purification, we have the heart, healing the heart, purification, and wings of light as we're stepping into something new. And trust. We need to trust the path. We need to trust what's coming, what's showing up for us. And we're in growth, like we're here to grow. So lots of messages here that came through, like from the cards, and I was just like, okay, because I'm love playing with my cards, especially when I'm like, okay, well, what is going on right now? When I'm kind of like in the energy, like in the kind of the thick of it, I'm like, okay, well, what is going on right now? And when I play with my cards, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And I can see all the pieces and how everything's kind of playing out. And it also tunes me in to just listen more. Like just listen. Like just sit back and actually just be like the fly on the wall and just take it all in and listen and watch and just see within yourself, like just see in yourself like what comes up. So with that, I'm going to sign off and I will be back tomorrow with day 9 for Mercury's message. So have a great day.